Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of CX Conversations. I'm Matt Simpson, Managing Director at Candyspace, and today we are very excitedly talking about Optimizely's new SaaS offering, and I have no one better to talk us through that than our own lead developer, Craig Wheatley. Hi Craig.
Hi Matt, thanks very much.
So maybe let's just start at the beginning. What is Optimizely's new software as a service offering?
So Optimizely's new SAS CMS is specifically designed to be a simpler and more efficient solution of their version of their PaaS offering. So the PaaS offering is a fully, it's a more complicated piece of software that you can configure to be doing whatever you want it to do. So you can buy a license, you can take the code down, you can modify it, extend it, however you'd like to do it. For lots of people, that's very difficult, and it's very expensive to maintain and very difficult to add your own features. So they've come up with a SaaS solution, which essentially gives you all the great features that they deem to be important, all in one solution out of the box. So you pay one license fee, you get one piece of software, you can connect to it and do what you want with it, and there's no maintenance, there's no upgrading, you don't have to worry about feature development. Optimizely do that for you, and it integrates with any front-end solution you can think of, because it's all done via the cloud over APIs. And it's just a much simpler solution for everybody.
That's a pretty major development for Optimizely, right?
Yeah, it's an unbelievable change. They're competing in a market that lots of other players are in, but being such a big player themselves, they've gone, what do people want? They want a simpler solution. You know, not everybody wants to buy the biggest and best solution out there, and they've just gone to the market and said, actually, people want this, so they've gone for it.
So I don't want to sort of big Candyspace up too much, but we are one of the first businesses to launch a website on behalf of our clients using this new product. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yep, so we are launching a product for a aerospace engine manufacturer, and they are moving from an old WordPress build. They're becoming to the end of WordPress. Everybody's moving away from it. It's clunky, it's slow, it's not the solution that people want anymore. And we've gone for Optimizely SAS solution because it just offers best-in-class features. As I said before, it's an all-in-one solution, so there's no maintenance, there's no worries. We can focus on what's important, which is bringing the features to life for the actual user on the front end. And Optimizely is a great partner to do it with, so they're helping us maintain it and helping us do everything we expect them to do.
Why in particular for this client was Optimizely SAS the right choice versus any other CMS, but also versus their PaaS offering?
So this client specifically didn't want a PaaS offering because they don't want to have to worry about the maintenance or pay for upgrades and wait for release cycles. They wanted a solution that gives them everything out of the box. It's easy to do, and there's no concerns about any future upgradability. Everything is done by Optimizely. So they went for a SaaS solution. For Optimizely specifically, they offer a solution that allows them to go forward with Optimizely's other products that are coming in the future. So they can enable personalization, they can enable feature experimentation, and those are things that the client really wants to get into, but for now they don't have that requirement. But they know in the future as they grow, they want to do that, and Optimizely allows that to happen as well.
So it's setting a foundation for scalability.
Exactly.
Excellent. So for a client like this or any large enterprise, stability and performance of their web platform is obviously critical. Like, how is Optimizely's SaaS core technical foundation designed to ensure that sort of high security, performance, scalability?
So as with other SaaS platforms, they ensure that the system itself is not one server sat somewhere. Being a cloud system, it means that they have what's called horizontal scaling. So if they get 1 user a day or 1 million users a day, they have a piece of software that can essentially replicate itself across dozens and dozens of thousands of servers to ensure they can meet the demands of the traffic coming towards it. And every single one of those is maintained using the same security concerns, so everything is locked down and everything sort of manages itself. So there's no issues with one server going down, another one not picking up the slack. Everything's managed and done in a way that can scale efficiently.
That sounds very reassuring and also quite crazy, but I'm glad that just happens in the background and that I don't need to worry about it. So beyond managing content, how did Optimizely's SaaS core integration with the broader DXP position this client in particular in a way that allows them to continually sort of innovate and add some of the features you talked about, like personalization and experimentation?
Yep, so being the SaaS solution, it allows us to primarily focus on the feature development of the user experience. So Candyspace being a company that does a lot of design work as well, we've basically brought the main goal is to bring a product that everybody loves. So it's making sure that the client enjoys using it on the back end, we enjoy building it, and then the users enjoy using it on the front end. And then as more features come into the SaaS product with feature experimentation and with the personalization, the client, as they want those things to come in, we can just get developers on it, and we can plug them in. We don't have to worry about maintaining the actual core code base, because that's all done for us by Optimizely, and it's all ready to go whenever we want it.
And as a developer, I know you like to get your hands dirty too. Like, how did you find working on the platform?
It's very, very straightforward, which is a lot of new products always have a lot of teething problems, but Optimizely already has a very large market share. They know what they're doing with developers. They have a huge community. So their documentation, all of their tooling was just ready to go on the first day. A lot of their more modern features, they're rolling in a new graph API. It's what developers would expect. So I can go to it. I know what the technology is. There's no concerns. I can just get onto it, learn it, and get going.
That sounds brilliant, Craig. It sounds very exciting. I'm sure there'll be lots more Candyspace websites on behalf of our clients built using the Optimizely SaaS offering. Really insightful stuff. Thanks, Craig.
You're welcome.